Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go from Chicago. Luther Burden now on the return. Escapes the defender. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't touch the matrix. Got that touch my saving. Keep it on touch of my.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. This is Loveland working the right side. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Play action. McCarthy. That throw finds Bartholomew. And he drives it up to the 24. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you. But you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Space past the 35. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Mason gets it from the gun. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Another run for Mason. Running down the left side. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. They've got a man in motion. McCarthy going to keep it himself. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight. Hey, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
On third and long, it's McCarthy. Dump off caught by his back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Hawks, 19, Tiger, 19, Cougar, 19.
This is Mason on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Off the play fake, Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Volunteer! Volunteer!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. TJ Moore, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. The option, Mason. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fielded at the 11. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 35 out of that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
3rd down, here's Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he has this down to the 34. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the toss, here's Mason. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. On play action, Williams headed out right toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They'll run here from the gun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back-to-back carries here. We stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up. Now that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Third down, 1 yard to go. They give it to him again, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
So first down from the 41. Williams from the gun. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. There he is on 3rd and short. This is Loveland working the right side. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Williams to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain. 14 on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on second down. To throw, Williams. Brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. All right, Bob, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. It's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Let's go now. 60 Bisons.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done. Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call, but it's a big one in football too, and those three should pay dividends.
Fielded at the 7. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Mason. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Running left side by Jefferson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They will need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. They'll give it to Mason. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pass caught. 9-yard line. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings drop the lead back to 13. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Burden now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. He finds a Dunze downfield. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Williams on first down. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it's going to be second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The give here on second. He's flying forward, halted after a couple of yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, my. Low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
Their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
McCarthy going to keep it himself. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
And the Vikings, first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Vikings, first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
McCarthy going to keep it himself. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Quite the drive they've had, Bronk, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go now. Hogan 19.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
For the Vikings field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 33-yard line.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Williams to throw on first. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
What is up?
Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Loveland. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
3 quarters in the books from this one.
That's good.
It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game.
10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
What is up?
First down throw by Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Williams will look to throw. Odunze's got it right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
What is up?
Now here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Santos' kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule. Makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. And bring the tight end left. McCarthy throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the
So fresh set of downs
39
now
yard
from the 39.
19, Charger, 19.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
70 Lions.
Mason will try this one up the gut. And all it can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Says Sweat on the go. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Ready? Let's go now. Trap ball 80. Go.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to nick my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Complete. Downfield to Felton. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
First and 10.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now it's McCarthy. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! They get an even 40 out of that one. And that gives them first and goal.
Well, the offense wanted the spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Go! Warrior 17.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the step.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted.
The Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
6-yard line.
Williams on the play action. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. Tackle made right around the 26. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down Bears.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 25 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What's up?
Williams off the play fake. Finds the in route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Working from the gun, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Williams set to pass. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Odunze touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
1st down, Vikings.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32. McCarthy looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, so it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the pocket. McCarthy hit, he lost the football. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, Minnesota.
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Pass it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the 1st. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So the Bears come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.